Good morning. I was going to wake up early to get ready and try and look nice, but in the true spirit of Christmas, I'm sick and I feel like I'm dying. But that's okay. Let's go look at some manatees.
Hey kids, welcome to my channel.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop.
If you're ever in Tampa and you want to view manatees, there's an entire center where you can come view manatees. This place has the observation deck that we were just at, but then it also has like a nature walk and a tower and a stingray tank and like a cafe and a gift shop. It's a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, that was super fun and super festive, and it was nice just to be outside. But now that we're home, I think that we have to bake some Christmas goodies, and we're gonna wrap some presents while we answer some questions. Honestly and truthfully, I have only progressively gotten more sick throughout the day, so this might be a little painful to get through, but the holidays are quickly approaching. We gotta get through it. I have a fun little Christmas treat for us to make. It's just pretzels with Rolos on top. It literally takes 5 minutes to make. While we're doing that, I'm gonna answer some Christmas questions that you guys submitted, and then we've got to start wrapping presents. I don't know what's in the air this time of year, but historically, I am sick for every single Christmas that I've ever been alive. I'm pretty sure there's footage of me on every single Christmas, and I just sound like I've smoked 87 packs in one sitting. It's just bad. I'm just sick every year. If you don't know how to make what I'm making, I'm not gonna explain it, but I will leave a link to the recipe in the description if you want to make it yourself. I should probably preheat the oven. Okay, all of these are anonymous. I don't know who asked what, and I don't know if I'm gonna be answering all of them. Somebody asked me what my favorite Christmas present I've ever gotten was, and I can remember back in 2013, we hosted Christmas at my house for the first time, I think, ever in my entire life. And it was me and my sister and my parents, and then it was my aunts and uncles and cousins and my nana, and everyone was down in Florida for the first time in a long time. We were celebrating Christmas together, and it was really cool. I think I was in, what year is 23rd? I was in the 5th grade. This was Christmas of 5th grade. And all of my Christmas presents that year were One Direction themed. Like, every single gift, I got One Direction merch, I got One Direction perfume. My cousin got me a Louis Tomlinson cardboard cutout that is in every single, like, milestone photo. Like, I took graduation pictures with him every New Year's Eve, every first day of school. Like, Louis is everywhere. I got him Christmas of 2013, and I literally haven't folded him back up since. He's been just standing. He's right there. I can make eye contact with him right now. That Christmas, I got, like, an exclusive set piece. I don't know if I'm allowed to share this, but it's been multiple years, so I think it's fine. My aunt worked on the X Factor, and she had pieces of the set from when they performed Story of My Life, and she gave me 2 of the set pieces. Those are hanging up in my room currently, again, still, since 2013. My family came together and got me tickets to see One Direction in October the following year. So I actually saw One Direction in concert, and I have to flex because I saw One Direction when it was all 5 of them and when 5 Seconds of Summer opened, and that was like prime time. It was the Where We Are Stadium tour, so I have bragging rights forever because I got to see One Direction. Probably the coolest gift I've ever gotten. And then also, like, in 2014 when the concert was, all of my family, like, submitted pictures of what they thought my face was going to be like when One Direction walked down on stage, and it was just pictures of them, like, screaming and losing their minds. I thought that was really funny. How that wasn't a Christmas gift, but it was like a continuation of the Christmas gift, you know? I'm gonna do one now, like one tray, and then because they're so easy to make, if we want more, we can make more later, but this is good for now. Somebody asked me what my favorite Christmas gift I've ever given was, and I think favorite Christmas gift I've ever given was Christmas of 2012. I was in the 4th grade this year, and my grandmother had just passed away Thanksgiving of that year, so like a month beforehand. And you know how, like, in elementary school, your teachers will, like, they make it like an arts and crafts thing where, like, everybody in the class one day will, like, come together and make like a gift for their parents or something. This year, what our, like, gift was a homemade calendar. And so they printed out 12 pages, obviously, 1 page for each month, and had us, like, draw the outside order for each month and have each month, like, themed or whatever. So, like, in the springtime, there's flowers and stuff like that. And then the calendar was held together by, like, a manila folder, and we got to decorate the folder as well. But on the top of the folder, there was a picture, and it was supposed to be a picture of us. Our 4th grade teacher took us out to the playground and took pictures of us with, like, her digital camera, and then printed them out for us to put. And we both agreed that, like, we didn't really like how the pictures of me turned out. But we had this picture of my grandma that we took on the night of Thanksgiving before she passed away, and I was like, oh, if, like, we could print that one out instead and use that one, and it could be like a picture of my grandma instead of a picture of me. And that's what we did. And so, yeah, I gave that to my parents for Christmas that year. And I think it was really special and really sentimental because she had just passed away like a month before. And it's a tradition that every year since, I have kept the manila folder. You can actually see it, I think, right there hanging up. I don't know how well you can see it because it's, like, flat. But keep the same folder, same picture of my grandma. I just replace the calendar. I do updated year and design each of the months. I have to come up with drawings for each month, but that was really special to, I think it was pretty meaningful that, how old was I, 10 when that happened? That 10-year-old me could be thinking like that. And I know that it's important thing to be hanging up in my kitchen every year, so it's important that I re-up it every year and keep up with that tradition. Someone asked turkey or ham for Christmas. What is your ideal or favorite food for Christmas dinner, and do we have any food traditions for the entire day? I always say ham for Christmas and turkey for Thanksgiving. But really, I'll eat anything. I'm not picky. I don't really care. I can tell you confidently that green bean casserole is my favorite Thanksgiving side, but I couldn't tell you if I've ever had green bean casserole on Christmas. Otherwise, that would be my favorite Christmas food. But I genuinely, in all of my 20 years of, I guess I've celebrated 21 Christmases. This will be my 21st Christmas. Will this be my 22nd Christmas? Oh my god. However many Christmases I've celebrated, I don't know if I've eaten green bean casserole on any of them. But we might have to make that happen this year, and that might be my answer. As far as food traditions, I don't think we have any food traditions. Those are gonna sit in the oven for like 3 minutes. Super, super quick, and then once they're a little bit melted, I'm just gonna go ahead, put the M&Ms on top, and then let them sit and cool. Let's see, I can probably answer one more question while I'm putting these M&Ms on, and then I'll save the rest for when I'm wrapping presents. Cut me off again. I dare you. Got some M&Ms in the bowl. I'm gonna try and be cute and like alternate them, but let's be honest. That's kind of extra. I saw a video of this lady yelling at her husband because he was trying to help make these, but like she was like alternating red and green, and like the M&M logo had to be down, and like I agree 100%, but he was just trying to help. But that's me anytime anyone tries to help, so I totally get it. I'm like speed running this. This is crazy. I thought this would take a lot longer. Do me a favor, if you're still watching, leave in the comments below if you participate in Whamageddon. If you don't know what Whamageddon is, you probably don't participate in Whamageddon, but it's basically like the month long of December, a challenge where you can't listen to Last Christmas by Wham, because that Christmas song is incredibly overplayed, so you try to make it through not the entire month, you try to make it from December 1st to December 24th, like midnight Christmas morning, and not hear Last Christmas by Wham. It's almost impossible, but I think I lost on December 1st. Leave a comment below if you've ever participated in Whamageddon. I'm going to show you a close-up of these sweet little treats that I just completed, and then we're going to start wrapping presents. I don't think the lighting could get any worse than whatever is happening here right now. But you see them, and they look great. They gotta cool, and then I'll eat them. Without completely exposing what I got my family for Christmas, because this video is going to be uploaded before Christmas, I've got a plethora of packages surrounding me that I need to wrap. I love wrapping presents, I really do, but this is somehow the most stressful part, is trying to get it to look like nice and neat, because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and so if there's like a stray hair that gets caught under the tape, like I gotta redo the whole thing, and there's always a stray hair. Unfortunately, I might be sneezing all over these things. Whatever, we're gonna take this step by step. One of these things is very, how do I put it into words? It's not like in an Amazon box or anything, it's in the box that it like came in, so it says what it is on the outside of the box. So if I show you me wrapping it, you'll see exactly what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that one first off camera, and then we'll get into the other packages and start answering the remainder of y'all's Christmas question. Naturally, I messed up the first one by not cutting enough paper, so it's like double wrapped, but it is wrapped. It's fully covered, so we're good to go. Oh, want to dox myself and like expose my address, but I'm trying to make sure everything that I bought is here. Oh my god, there's literally a spider. That's horrific. So cool. I kind of forgot what I ordered, everyone, but this works. Let me figure out what exactly I'm going to wrap next. Somebody asked me what my favorite Christmas movie was, and I feel like the #1 answer is the live action Grinch with Jim Carrey. I've recently really started to like Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, but that's just because I really like New York. Polar Express is good, but like Polar Express I could probably watch once during the Christmas season and be like, alright, I'm good. Whereas the Grinch, I can watch that over and over and over. When did we normalize putting grids on the back of wrapping paper? Because I remember a time when there were not grids, and whoever did this, thank you for your service. Sure, it doesn't look awful. It doesn't look the best, but at the same time, I'm sitting here and like my back hurts. I'm sick, so I kind of just want to go to bed. And like, in the end, this paper's all gonna be ripped apart and thrown away. Probably recycled, actually, but you know, like, does it really have to look that good? No. All right, we've got 2 down. A lot more to go. All I want for Christmas is for my camera to not cut out every 2 seconds. I was able to finish wrapping. I still have to wrap one more thing. And then again, naturally, I don't know how to cut correctly, so I'm gonna have to cover that up sometime in the near future. Sometime before Christmas, we're gonna work on that. But I was able to finish wrapping everything for the most part. Thank you for joining me today. We went and saw some manatees, we made some Christmas goodies, and now I'm one step closer to being prepared for this Christmas. I hope you guys have a great holiday season, and I will see you next week.